My name is Joe Piccolo. I'm the local 2315 president. And we submitted a few letters for Chief Downey to receive the award, and it was 1,000 words. I'm not going to say all the words that were said, but I'll just say a few. I don't know where they got a lot of the stuff from, but it's from here. An award can often be mostly statistics and credentials. Many individuals have a lot of letters by their names and have done a lot to increase their resume on paper. This award points towards something far different: her genuine commitment to do what is best for the department passionately and without ego. She has worked regionally at the state and federal levels to improve many aspects of emergency response. She is one of those individuals who always has something she is working on, and she is incapable of tackling anything without being completely committed to it and visibly passionate about it. She is a proactive fire chief in a larger reactive business. Julie Downey has brought more innovation and updates to this department with regard to medical and fire training and equipment than anyone in our history, and there are a multitude of accomplishments that can be directly attributed to her. As our fire chief, while she is a strong leader with passion and unshakable principles, Chief Downey has never allowed her title to prevent her from being approachable or open to feedback and suggestions. This is evident by the fact that she often comes around the stations and sits with individuals one-on-one to have real discussions about how we can improve as a department. Chief Downey is the type of leader that will use the words we or us before I or me. She goes out of her way to focus on recognition and achievement and makes sure to recognize a job well done. She has a calm and courteous manner of communicating and knows how to balance the political components of the job with the operations. She is an avid advocate and participates in public education. Along with focusing on training the public to do the best CPR, our crews do better CPR and has contributed to the highest number of cardiac arrest survivors in our department's history last year. We think we all can agree that saving lives is one of our highest priorities in this business. In conclusion, Chief Julie Downey has enough credentials and accomplishments on paper, but the true caring manner in which she approaches the job without ego is what sets her apart. This is why Local 2315 nominated her for Florida Fire Chief of the Year.
Whew. Yeah, the best.
Yeah, well, I just have a few words, and then we'll let you go on with your meeting. So at the ceremony was actually last week. I was totally surprised. Really had no idea when they announced my name. You know, as they start going through the speech, you know, it was very general at first. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great person. Yeah. And then they started on the timeline, and I'm like, that sounds right. That sounds like it's gonna be me. So, of course, I was very nervous when I got up front and did the speech, and I like having prepared speeches. So I just wrote just a few words of thank you. So I just want to thank the Davie Fire Rescue executive and administrative staff, the town administrator, and our union for their support in my nomination. I also like to thank my husband Dave and daughters for their continued support. My husband is a fire chief, and I always like to joke that we used to have dinner at the house, but now we just have staff meetings. I started the fire service when I was 14 as a cadet, so if anybody is listening and they're interested in being a firefighter, I strongly encourage them to join the cadet program. We have a cadet program, and many cities do, but that really gets a start. So I was 14 and just thoroughly loved it, and then became a paramedic afterwards. I have been in the fire service for over 35 years, and I'm gonna just keep on going, having a great time. I do think it's the best job in the world. We have an amazing team at Davie Fire Rescue, and every day they make me proud. All of the accomplishments that you've seen tonight, which we're really calling the Triple Crown, are a testament to the hardworking men and women of Davie Fire Rescue, a tribute to the leadership team of our department, and the support of our town council and town administration. Thank you very much, all of you.